Hey guys, it's Suresh. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into another video with me today. I'm excited to be back filming another video with you guys. I'm also excited to show off my new blonde do. Oh my God. I've wanted to be blonde my entire life. No joke. Like, I am so in love with blonde hair. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you know that I go on and on and on about blonde hair dolls, etc. So I am excited that I get to live my blonde fantasy a little bit. We're gonna be talking about a brand new Barbie that came out just a few months ago, designed by Robert Best. I'm so excited to take her out of the box with you guys. But before we proceed to the video, I do have to remind you that this video is not intended for children. All of my videos and all of my content that I create here on YouTube are intended for adult doll collectors, adult doll enthusiasts, etc. Please abide by YouTube's regulations. Make sure that you are of the appropriate age to watch the videos. That way all of us creators can continue making great fun content for all of us to enjoy and not get in trouble. So this is the gorgeous doll that we are going to be talking about today. Oh my God, this color, you guys. She is weighty, she is heavy. She is actually constructed of silkstone material, but she is in the ModelMuse configuration. So basically, like my two favorite things mixed together. My three favorite things actually, because pink is also one of my favorite colors. This is the Pink Premiere Barbie. She is the first in a series called the Pink Collection for Barbie Signature, designed by our beloved Robert Best. It looks like this is where he is now going to be focusing his attention now that the BFMC collection is done. This packaging is dynamite. I think for all of you inbox collectors, you guys are going to absolutely love this. Also, I think this is a situation where, like with my Star Wars dolls, I'll take her out of the box, but then fluff her up and then put her back in the box because the display quality of this is so fantastic. We see a beautiful bright pink box, the same color as the doll's dress all the way around, and then in the back we see a beautiful sketch of her a la Robert Best, along with a beautiful description of her story and what she's all about, etc., etc. On the side of the box we see a beautiful magnetic flap that when you lift it up, it opens the cover. You actually do not need to undo the ribbon. I learned that the hard way. And then when you open up the little flap here, we are looking inside at this stunning doll. Oh my goodness. The inset is all in a gold foil. The doll itself is absolutely gorgeous. She has a modified Millie face, a little high pony here, or half high pony here at the top. Lots of flowing blonde hair, beautiful earrings, and a stunning gown. That is very reminiscent of Jean-Baptiste Valli and all of those big frothy gowns that he has been doing for his haute couture collections over the past number of years. Also, just to let you know, this was not a PR doll, so Mattel did not send her to me. I did pay for her with my own money. So I just wanted to clear that up before we move on. But anyway, let's get her out of the box, shall we? The inset of the box insert where the doll is lifts up just like so, and then there is the box just like that. Gorgeous. I love that the box is not compromised when we are taking her out of the box. I very much appreciate that. And then here on the back here, we see a couple of things. Let's take a look. We see a special care instruction booklet here. Adorable. And then we see the beautiful gold label certificate of authenticity. Absolutely lovely. Yes, she is in fact a gold label doll, and the certificate also looks updated somehow. It looks beautiful. It's not in a clear bag or anything like that, so just a heads up on that. And then yes, she has all the traditional trappings back here that our vinyl dolls do, even though she is a silkstone. It would have been nice if they just ribboned her in, but you know, it is what it is. So how are you guys all doing? What's going on? How are things in your neck of the woods, in your part of the world? Is the pandemic winding down? Are people getting vaccinated? Are people starting to feel more hopeful? What's the dealio? Here in Bellevue, it appears that people are indeed getting their vaccines. More and more people are walking around and out and about, which has been really nice to see. Kind of feel like we're getting a little semblance of, you know, normalcy. Oh, here she comes. Oh my God. Oh, she's weighty. Wow, you guys, she has such a nice feel. Wow. Okay, full disclosure, I bought this doll right when she went on sale as a platinum member, and she has been sitting here next to my TV for months now and just staring at me every day like, okay, when are we gonna come out of this box here? So inside the box here is her doll stand. We see the base here and then the little holder portion in clear acrylic. Looks like a traditional ModelMuse stand there. And then the weight or the base feels like it's weighted. Yeah, it feels like it's weighted. Nothing extra glamorous, just like the standard black base that they do. It doesn't even say Barbie on it anymore. So she is tied here in the back with this pink ribbon going across her gown. And she has all the usual trappings that a vinyl doll would. Again, I'm curious as to why they didn't put her in Silkstone packaging, but again, maybe they know that many people will not be taking her out of the box. And then she does also have plastic tabs in her head. Interesting, because I would not have thought that they did this to a Silkstone doll, but yeah, because her face is Silkstone as well as her body. Huh, okay. 1, 2, and 3. Ja! Wow, beautiful long hair with some curls at the bottom. Gorge, it's so much longer than I thought. Oh, I love it. Oh my God, these earrings. She has the clear straps that are holding her gown up, and we will end up taking those off as well because you guys know I don't love those little thingies. I have been just thinking to myself, like, I bet one of these days Robert is gonna give us a Jean-Baptiste moment with Barbie, because I feel like every Barbie fashion designer on Instagram has done some variation of this dress, or these gowns really, since they really became popular over the past couple of years. But oh my goodness, she is stunning. Here is Premiere Barbie from the Barbie Pink Collection for Barbie Signature, designed by Robert Best. She is so lovely. Oh my goodness, what a darling little face she has. I'm not crazy about the plastic or the elastic band up here that's holding her hair in place. I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out and a cheap touch, because it's a $100 doll and she is in Silkstone material. She has gorgeous earrings and this gorgeous gown, but this just seems a little off. So perhaps we will replace this or cover it up with a little ribbon or something. All the same, she really is so beautiful. I love her earrings. Love the soft makeup. And yes, again, kind of weird that her hands don't touch her waist. So that's probably something to do with the Silkstone material, but all the same, we do see her beautiful little hands, and it's so fun to be able to feel her in Silkstone, like so weighty and just heavy and gorgeous, you know? The gown itself is so magical, just layers and layers and layers of this beautiful pleated tulle. So pretty. And then we even have layers of a different tulle in here. So pretty, so gorgeous. I love this. And then we scroll down, we see her shoes. These also, I don't know, like, I love the concept of the bow pump or the bow sandals, but I don't know, the fact that they're just in molded plastic feels a little cheap to me. Like, I loved when they did the Louboutin shoes because they actually had real ribbons on them. So I don't know, you guys, this feels a little cheap to me, but that aside, I do love the monochromatic look of the all pink, etc., etc. And then here she is from the back. Her hair is very pretty indeed. I love the color, I love the length. It's not super box hairy and difficult to work with. It's very soft. There's really no product in it, it seems like. Let me move the hair aside so you can see the back of her gown. There we go. They are plastic snaps. At least no Velcro, so that's a plus. We are going to be getting rid of these momentarily. And then the little arm portions are little fluted little sleeves, just like so. So they'll come off individually. It reminds me a lot of some Integrity dolls actually that we have seen in the past. Just magnificent. Oh my goodness, I love this. So it looks like she is buttoned in with 3 white plastic snaps back here. And there is, oh cute, she does have little undies on. Adorable. They are not the best quality. Interesting. The underwear are not so cute looking in terms of construction, unfortunately. She is stitched into her dress here at the very top, so we will have to go ahead and take that tacking stitch off. So her little arm decorations, sleeves come off just like so, and then there is the gown. Let me show you by itself without the little sleeves, just like that. Okay, so yeah, the sleeves definitely add a little something extra to it, and a lot of Jon Batista's gowns like this have little detachable sleeves in the same kind of fluted, chiffony, tulle perfection, frothy perfection. There we go, ta-da! Interesting, so her right hand does touch her body, her left hand does not. And the shoes come off, there they are. They're a beautiful shoe in theory. I just wish that they weren't in this molded plastic, you know? At least not the bow part. Like, it would have been nice if there was an actual ribbon there. This just kind of turns it into like a fashionista direction for me. Here is our lady of the hour in the buff so that you guys can get a better look at her gorgeous Silkstone ModelMuse body. Let's start with the face. What a gorgeous little face she has. So this sculpt is the Millie closed mouth collector size in Silkstone. And it looks a little bit like the Lagerfeld Muse. It looks a little bit like the Millie Muse that they use for more playline presentations. Kind of like a hybrid of the two, right? I don't think they call anything Mackie anymore. I'm thinking the license expired, and that might be why, but that's just my guess. Anyway, very soft, pretty makeup, a gorgeous little pinky, slightly corally lip. I do wish she had like some applied lashes. That would have been really pretty, or even some rooted lashes. I know that they don't always do that on Silkstone, but I might even add that myself. I do love her hair. Like, I love this color. I love the texture. I love all the highlights and lowlights. It does need a little comb through, so we will definitely do that. We already talked about this little rubber band earlier, which is a bit of an eyesore and a bummer, but you know, we will see what we can do to take care of that. Let me show you her gorgeous earrings. I have not seen this earring sculpt before, and I am absolutely in love with it, you guys. It's so pretty. It's a big, gorgeous drop earring. It's like a star almost. There's clear stones and crystals in it, and then there's like 3 little tails. Love that. And then even the stud has a stone portion to it. Just gorgeous. Love, love, love. I remember falling head over heels in love with the earrings when I first saw them. These kinds of little jewelry touches are, I think, what really elevate these dolls to the collector level where they should be. Yes, her body configuration is the ModelMuse with both hands on the hips. Unfortunately, my doll's left hand arm doesn't go all the way down. As we see up here, the joints are prettier actually in Silkstone than they are in traditional vinyl, but when we close it down and pull it back, it just lifts away from her hip because of the fact that there's no space there. So that's a wee bit of a bummer, but all the same, it is what it is. She does have a manicure as well in the same color as her lips and a little pedicure here, so I do love that. Details, details. Here is a close-up of her shoe. Again, I would have loved if they did the ribbon portion in like an actual ribbon, because it's supposed to be. See, it's a big old bow. That would have, I think, elevated it to another level. I feel like this whole everything molded is just kind of cheap, unfortunately. I do love that she has a little pair of undies on. They are not the best construction, unfortunately, and this outer seam keeps like sticking up, so I constantly keep pushing it down. However, I appreciate the fact that she does have undies on because the gown cuts very high up, and you know, this is sort of a necessity. Here is her back, and here she is from the back. The face mold says 2015 Mattel on it, so a relatively new sculpt. We see the sculpt also on like holiday dolls. I feel like we see the smiling Millie on the holiday dolls. But anyway, yeah, a beautiful doll. I absolutely love the weight. Like, I can't tell you how magical and wonderful it feels to have her in my hands here. Reminds me a little bit of our Mattel anniversary Barbie in the swimsuit, who was also done in a Silkstone. I love that. It just feels very solid in the hand. So yay, Robert Best, for giving us new iterations and variations of Silkstones. Here is Barbie's gorgeous gown. It is really so pretty. I love all these fuchsia ruffles everywhere and the beautiful little pleated chiffon details here, or pleated tulle actually. I did go ahead and cut off the little elastic straps because ew. And let's take a closer look at this bodice here. We see a beautiful kind of a silk-like fabric going across all the way to make up the bodice. We see two big oversized pre-tied bows stitched to the front of the bodice, and then we see two little darts coming up her bust there, and a very gentle, what appears to be like a soft, almost sweetheart-like neckline. And then we see this beautiful piece of fluted fabric, fluted tulle going all the way around to kind of create this dramatic effect. Love that. And then along with that, we see her two little arm sleeves, sleevettes. They appear to be one big piece of fabric stitched together in a circle pattern, so that's cute. And then that added together is kind of what creates that dramatic effect, right? Where you're not really sure where the fabric's coming from, but you see it. And then, yeah, the bodice portion drops right down to past her waist. So it's like a full drop waist there. And then we see all the ruffles coming out from there. There are two different types of fabric that are comprising this gown. We see the beautiful fluted tulle, just like so. When I pull out the pleats there, you can see the fabric itself. It's a heavy weighted tulle that I just love, almost like net-like. And then below that, we see many layers of a softer tulle. 1, 2, 3 to be exact, the same color. This is not pleated, but it is ruched along the seam here. So that just helps create more of that kind of pink frothy like look, which I love. And when we look at the underside of it, there is the construction. Not as like neat and lovely as I know historically Barbie to be, especially in the fashion model series. But, you know, it's not ugly. I just would have expected a little bit more. Perhaps something to cover this up. Perhaps just like 1 or 2 pieces of chiffon or tulle or even organza just to finish it off a little bit, right? But all the same, it's beautiful. And then here is her little Barbie signature tag. Here are the closings in the back. Again, would have loved some metal snaps, but I'll take this over Velcro, I guess. 1, 2, 3 white plastic snaps. And then here is the inner workings of the bodice. We see some net fabric here lining the top, giving it some strength. It looks like it almost could be this fabric without it being pleated. And we see all the different components coming together here. We even see a little notch detail here. So that's cute. Again, this could have been lined only because we've seen previous fashion model collections and designer, you know, Barbie dolls have fully lined garments, but I can at least appreciate the fact that this pink fabric here, the silk satin like fabric, is a nice heavy fabric. So I appreciate the fact that it looks luxe and high-end, at least from the outside. And yeah, definitely a beautiful dress. I feel like I've already seen some of you put this dress on other dolls, like Poppy Parker dolls, namely because they fit Barbie clothes beautifully, and it really is a beautiful piece. It really, really is. So fun to look at. So there we have it, guys. This is the gorgeous Premiere Barbie. She is the first one of the brand new Barbie Pink Collection for Barbie Signature. She is absolutely delightful. If you love Barbie, duh. Love Pink, duh. Love Silkstone, duh. She is absolutely a must-have. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you learned something. Please be sure to give the video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that little bell icon after you subscribe, and that way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at SureshNY. That's generally where I post all my updates. Until I see you guys again, Barbie and I are heading down to the Four Seasons Hotel. Yeah, things are opening back up. We are invited to a fabulous private invitation only soiree, duh. We are ready to paint the town pink, aren't we, darling? Wherever you guys are in the world, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Big hugs and kisses from me and Barbie here in Seattle. And I'll see you guys again next time for another video, okay? Bye.